think we actually have a surprise.
We do have a surprise. I don't think I told people over here yet. So, surprise, surprise. We have a Big Brother panel this year. It will be myself, Really B, and Busy Blue. Busy isn't here tonight, but once Big Brother gets started, I believe every Friday night after the
we're going to do a Friday night roundup. So we're going to cover on Friday nights. We'll just cover what happened, the power veto, like from Sunday to Friday, to Thursday. We're going to just do one roundup of what's going on. And we're going to talk about, the live feeds, what the gossip is, what people are saying, and all of that good stuff. We're going to get into this.
The strategy. And surprise number 2, we are doing our own Big Brother Fantasy League. It's going to be a little bit different from Christina's because we're going to put a little bit of this in there. If you could understand what this means in sign language, I probably need the real sign language for it. But we're going to have our own Big Brother Fantasy League, and more details will come about that probably this weekend. We got to get this together fast because I'm planning for the cast to be released this weekend because Big Brother starts next week. So hopefully by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll see the cast, and then we'll set up the fantasy live where we can pick our teams. But hey, everybody in the chat, yes, we saw the theme. We're going to go over that first. We're going to look at the pictures of the house. The theme is AI. I'm not really excited for that theme. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to say this. I don't care about the theme because Big Brother will run a theme for 2-3 weeks. After that, it's just game. They don't even follow the theme the whole time, so who cares? So the theme is AI. Let's look at the house real quick, and then let's talk about the show. Matter of fact, the theme is AI, but the house isn't even AI. DM Rocks, you want the cast to drop on your birthday? Oh, well, happy birthday if I don't see you Saturday.
Oh, happy birthday. Cancer season. Yes.
Yes, Steve. It starts next week. Like, it went fast. It went really fast. But okay. This is the new living room. Now, like I said, the theme is supposed to be AI, but this looked like a bird's nest. But I'm actually feeling it. I like the
I like it looks bright.
Coffee table. I love how the walls look like marble.
Yeah.
I kind of like the living room. I don't mind it. The house was designed by AI. Oh, is that where it came from? AI
it was designed by AI. Oh, okay.
Right, because it looked like the wilderness. Like, I don't know. It looks like the wilderness. I don't know. But I like the living room. I don't like everything, but let's keep going. Up next, this is that little nook where they can hang out and have a little bit of gossip. I like the look of this. It looks like an office space, but a lot of people are excited because the fish tank is back.
Oh, yes. Yes, the fish tank.
I don't get into the fish tank. I don't care, but I'm happy people are excited about it. Right, this is the gossip corner. Or last season,
that's where I'd be hanging out. That would be my room.
This is the corner where what's his name? Jared and old girl was hunching. This was the corner right here.
Ooh.
Now, this is another little gossip corner off the living room.
Now, that's a cute little corner, too, because, see, you can hear. If you're quiet and people don't know you in that corner, you could probably catch some stuff.
You could eavesdrop on the people running their mouth in the living room. But I wouldn't be sitting right there gossiping. I would be sitting right there eavesdropping. So, this is the HOH. I don't think this doesn't look small. It looks like the typical HOH room. Is this the HOH room?
I like that skylight. Is it real or is that AI? Is that a real skylight?
I don't think so, because this is in a movie studio. It does look a little bit gloomy and dark, but it looks comfortable. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It does look bigger, Glenda. From that angle, from the angle they took that picture, it does look bigger.
This is a different angle, which makes me think that's not the real HOH room because this look completely different.
That looks totally different.
So maybe this is the 8. Now this does look small right here.
Oh, that was from Big Brother All Stars. Somebody said that's not the HOH room. That's from Big Brother All Stars.
Oh, well, this is what Twitter put on the pictures Twitter put up. So, you can't believe everything Twitter says. This is the new kitchen. I like the table and chairs, but it's a kitchen. I like that it's blue.
I like blue. Blue is my favorite color.
Okay. That's it. That's all we got for the kitchen. Now, these are the bedrooms. Number one, I'm not sleeping in here because I will be all bruised up. I will run into them rocks, tree stumps, whatever it is.
That looks like you're sleeping in an enchanted forest or something. That looks like the ring. What was that? The rings.
I like the floating beds, but it seemed like you got to climb up in one person bed and then walk across beds to get into.
Yeah, how do you get in all them damn beds?
No, this is not the punishment room. I'll show you this is not the have not room. This is another angle. Now, this bed over here in the corner, I would probably sleep in that, but I wouldn't sleep in them other beds.
Right. Mama Felicia would lose. Yeah, Mama Felicia would not be able to handle this room.
No.
She would be in trouble.
Now they have a unicorn room. I personally don't like this room either because I would like a headboard, something I could lean back on. I don't like the beds being in the middle of the floor. So I wouldn't want to sleep in here either. You see the unicorn room?
I'm not feeling none of this decor.
I don't like this room either. Now, the room up next would be the room I would fight for. Simple beds, easy to get out.
Ooh, you see how bright that room is? Ooh. But that's probably would be the one I want to be in though.
But do you think the beds are too close? It's kind of like a showman's room.
Like it's definitely easy to whisper. It does make it easy to have secrets.
Not 18 or 20 people on the cast.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Let me think, because that's 5 in that room. It was 5 in the other, 4. And then if you count HOH, that's 15. I don't see how they get up to 18. That's too many rooms. That's not enough beds. Not where can we walk around topless?
Not topless. Who is doing that?
You can go wherever you want topless as long as you don't mind it being on the live feeds.
I was going to say, as long as you don't mind the whole world seeing your tatas, but I guess the girl from Martha's Vineyard didn't care, so
she didn't. This is the have not room, and I absolutely would never want to be a have not. It's not no cushion on these boards. They don't have a pillow. They probably get to grab a blanket. I need some kind of cushion.
But that have not room looks better than some of the others have.
Right, at least they got a slab to sleep on, but
they actually have real chairs.
My back was hurting.
I mean, they don't look the most comfortable, but they look like you could at least sit in them. You know what I mean? Steve said my back hurts seeing this. Yeah, right. I mean, it's definitely not comfortable. I mean, I'm not saying that's where I necessarily want to be, but
no, I think that's the last picture. Okay, let's get into Big Brother 101. That's the house, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all the pictures, though. Everybody been on Twitter like me, so y'all done seen the pictures. So up next, ReallyB, I'm going to read you the list of my Big Brother 101 gameplay rules for all future contestants of Big Brother. You tell me if you agree or disagree. And at the end, if I miss some, you tell me some of your rules as well.
Okay.
Number 1, casting. We need more personality over beauty. Enough of the Instagram influencers, they're boring. Traitors, Survivor, Love Island have brought it these past seasons. Big Brother, don't let us down. Don't let Traitors, Survivor, and Love Island outdo you. We need some characters ready to cut up and play the game. That's number 1. What you think about that one?
I concur.
Okay, that was easy. Number 2, if you ever want to be on Big Brother and you had any kind of questionable viewpoints in your elementary, middle school, high school days, go ahead and scrub your social media, delete all them tweets. Go ahead, just matter of fact, shut your whole Instagram and Twitter down, because the FBI of Twitter will find them. Hey, Charles. So please scrub your social media before you get on the show.
Or better yet, you might want to just go ahead and tell them thank you, but no thank you, because even if you scrub your social media, depending on who you know and what you said, baby, it might already be out there. So you might want to be very careful. But you're right. Make sure you that should just be, I agree. Scrub your social media, check, double check, triple check.
Right. Because we don't want to hear about, oh, I tweeted that when I was 15, but I've learned. No, you should have learned to go ahead and delete that tweet if you have changed your viewpoint.
Right.
Because if you changed, you would have deleted that. But anyway, that's number 2. I'm going to forget the numbers.
Fair, sometimes you be forgetting.
Yeah, but you know, if you was a little bit racist or something back in the day.
A little bit racist. You know, he was a little bit of a racist.
You know if you said the N-word or not before. So you know that about yourself.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Up next, week 1. After the HOH competition, if you find yourself not knowing who is doing what in the game and you kind of floating along by yourself, realize a majority alliance has already been formed and you're not in it and you're in danger. You should know this by week 1. If by week 1, come veto time, nobody has stepped to you about an alliance, you're in danger.
You're the target.
Mm-hmm. Because I guarantee you, the way they play Big Brother now, they're going to have a 15-person out of 16-person alliance week 1.
Day 1.
And if you ain't one of the 15, you going home. But that's another rule. Now, this one is more of a question for you, Really Be, in the chat. Do you think people should throw challenges, or should we just win everything?
I think you have to do it strategically and convincingly. If you're going to throw a challenge, you can't look like you threw the challenge. And you have to make it count. Don't throw a challenge and it's not worth it. Who was it? Was it last season where somebody threw the challenge and you were like, why would you throw that challenge? Who was it? It was because I feel like we had a whole conversation, not me and you, but like during that season. So yeah, do I think people should throw challenges if it's strategic, if it's going to be advantageous to them? But no, I do not think. And if you're going to do it, you please be more convincing and don't tell anybody.
Shut your mouth. Now, I don't agree with this, Kenneth. I feel like the one challenge you don't want to throw is the first one. I think the first HOH has the most power. They're usually the one who creates the majority alliance. You don't think so?
You want to be the friend next to the HOH. You do not want to be the HOH. The first HOH gets all the blood on their hands and they make an easy target for the next week. Even if they form an alliance, they're such an easy target. Because first of all, you don't know anybody well enough at that point. So whoever you put up, they're going to all be pawns. They're going to all be, well, I don't know. You do not want blood. That's my strategy. I would not want to be the first HOH. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't want to be HOH at all. Absolutely. But I would not want to be the first HOH. Charles says all the power is held in the first 2 HOH. So he would want to be the first HOH.
I would too, because I feel like everybody comes to that first HOH room and you get to pick the 10 people you want in your majority alliance, and you kind of are safe a little bit, because the first HOH, like you said, there's no blood on your hands. You just pick the 2 people who did the worst in the competition and say, well, y'all did the worst, y'all on the block.
Well, and I will say this. If you are the first HOH, make sure you stay humble. Make sure you don't get the big head, because it is too easy to make you the target. Because again, the next HOH really doesn't want to put any blood on their hands. So they're looking for, again, the easy target. Oh, well, they got a big head last week. Oh, they thought they were running things. Oh, they thought they were a dictator. Yeah, let's get rid of them. You just don't want to make yourself an easy target.
If you throw the first HOH, you need to be in that HOH's room to make sure you in that majority alliance.
Yeah, but listen, I'm definitely going to be strategic in making sure that I'm cool with the person that I think gonna win or the person that did without being obvious. So you got to be slick with it. Like you got to be cool with that person without looking like you kissing their ass and being obvious.
Mm-hmm.
The large alliance is made by the first HOH. I agree, Charles, and I want to be a part of that first alliance, but I do not want to be the man. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't. That's just me.
I'm a little bit power hungry. I like being in charge. I want to be the man. I want to dictate who be in my alliance, and I want to be like, okay, y'all lost. Y'all get on the block. Ain't no hard feelings. But okay. I want to talk about HOH power versus house power. What I want to see going forward is everyone saying whoever the HOH wants out is who we're going to vote out. Like the HOH only gets to nominate 2 people. I don't give a damn who they want to be the target. If I don't want the target out, I'm not voting the target out. I don't want any more the HOH controls the whole week. I want the HOH to give me 2 choices, but then the house controls who goes home. Not Kenneth said I'm gonna be the second person voted out.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't want to see this year. Let me tell you what. You want to know what irks my? I'm sorry, I don't want to go off your list, but you know what irks my nerves the most? I hate this unanimous vote thing.
I do too.
Like it's like as long as you have the numbers, who gives a damn if it's unanimous or not? That irks me. And then this whole who voted, who didn't vote, who voted. And then you're on a witch hunt for the one person that voted. The person went home. Why does it matter whether it's a unanimous? To me, that is all about ego. And somebody started that shit a couple of seasons ago. And to me, that when I tell you that irks my nerves, that irks my nerves so much.
Right.
I don't have to like I don't have to agree with who you send home. I don't have nothing to do with it. I can't change it. But I'm gonna vote for who I want to vote for. I just don't like that whole unit. It makes it uninteresting and it makes it uneventful for the night of the vote. It's no suspense in it. Oh, I'm sorry, Charles. I would have voted for you though to win. I would have voted for you to win favorite house guest.
Yes, and it's always Big Brother 27. They might have you in a folder for next year. We're going to wait for me and Charles to do it together. He got to wait for me to get my audition tape together. But I'm kind of scared to do Big Brother because I feel like I'll be canceled.
Girl, what you got in your past?
Not that. I don't feel like I could control my mouth because I'll be in there cussing people out. You can't even call people a bitch on this show without them saying, oh, let's run down her job and run down her business. Because I've been going to call somebody a bitch real quick and I don't think I can control my mouth.
I used to want to do Big Brother. I don't know if I want to do Big Brother anymore because, like you said, it's so damn politically correct. And child, I would be the rogue vote always just to start. I would too. If I would always be that person, and I wouldn't say shit. I'd be acting surprised. What? Somebody didn't vote. Who did it? Look, I'd be right along with them because it wouldn't be me.
Me and Charles gonna do it together and give y'all a really good show. But I fear I'll be canceled. They be like, that black girl is aggressive, angry. She cussing people out. They vote me out real quick, fast.
Girl, they're gonna call you angry and aggressive no matter what you do. So you might as well go on and give them a show.
You right.
You're gonna be the aggressive, angry black woman anyway. So
I think we kind of just talk about a split house and groupthink. We kind of just touched on everybody following the HOH versus a split house. I kind of like when the house is split and they battling it out, but we have
that's what makes it interesting for the viewers. You like seeing the underdog. Like as much as I didn't like the guy from last season, I love the fact that he was the underdog and every week they were coming for him and every week he found a way to stay. Like I loved it, but I mean I wanted him to go too. What was his name? No, what was the guy's name?
Jag
with the curly hair.
Jag.
The vet.
No, Matt or Michael, one of them.
What was his name? But I ain't like him either. But I love the way that
Oh
he was
no,
able to enable.
I forgot his name. Cameron. Thank you, chat, because y'all know I would have never remembered. Cameron. He was the one.
Cameron. Yep, that was his name. I loved. Right, I didn't like Cameron, and I wanted Cameron to go home, but it made it so interesting every week how he was able to manipulate people and finagle the vote. Like that shit was gold. Even though I ain't like him, and I wanted him to go home, but that shit was gold.
Up next, as soon as somebody says they just want to make jury, vote they ass out. That's my next rule.
I can agree with that. Because if you're not here to win, why you here?
Because that lady last season who had them 2 pigtails and was in her 50s talking about she just need to make it to jury so she could pay her rent, I would have voted her ass out first. Right. Bowie Jane. That was her damn name. Vote her ass out first.
Now, but what I hated about Bowie Jane was she was a floater that made it all the way to the end. I was like, how did this happen?
Right. They skate to the final 3. Vote their asses out and let the gamers make it to the final 3. I am with Rachel Riley. Floaters, get your life vest because you're about to sit on the block. You're about to work for something. We not about to be playing the game and then y'all skate to the end and get a little bit of second place money. No.
Okay. No, ma'am.
That's what she said, Kenneth. She said she was on the show to pay her rent and she just wanted to make it to jury. I don't mind people wanting to make it to jury because you should want to make it to jury. But when you say you just here to make it to jury to get that little jury check, vote them out. Don't give them no money. Up next, all girl alliances. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. They never work. It's always one girl that's going to creep with one man and tell all your business. Don't do an all girls alliance. It just won't work. And it's always one female that can't be trusted. Now, it wouldn't be me because you could trust me, but it's going to be somebody that's going to be weak in the knees for some man in that house and ruin the all girls alliance. So as soon as you see an all girls alliance forming, say, say yes, because you're supposed to say yes to all alliances, but throw their ass under the bus the first time you can before they throw you under the bus.
I concur with all of this.
That's a good question, Charles. Do you befriend a girl that's in a showman's? I say absolutely not, because you'll never be her number one.
Never be her number one. It's going to always come down to the person she's in the showman's with. Now, if you can use that, now if you can befriend her to manipulate to get information, sure. But don't ever think that if it comes down to you or her, you're gonna get that vote because you're not voting. Not as long as he's still laying it down. Now, if they break up, if they start having problems, that's another conversation.
I was gonna say that, Steve. Yes, be her friend, but then put her man on the block.
Whoop! Then you could do that too. You could do that too, Steve.
Now, I want to say this about the cookout. The cookout had a purpose. As you can see, those people didn't really like each other on the show. I think they all get along now. But they were there for a purpose. And now that we have a Black winner, we have our first Black female winner, we still need the purpose because we still need more Black winners. But I don't think they're going to trust another cookout. So yes, I would look out for all the Black people, but I wouldn't just have an all Black alliance. Like, you got to intermingle with everyone and get a solid alliance, because we're never going to see a cookout again. You're never going to see that happen again.
They're not going to let y'all do it.
They're not going to trust it.
Yeah, so just go ahead and get that out. And if it look like the Black folk are getting too cozy, they're going to break that shit up real quick. So even if y'all cool, y'all got to do like the cookout. Y'all can't be seen together. Y'all can't be spending too much. Y'all can't be too comfortable with each other, spending too much time together. Y'all got to keep that on the DL. For real. Mm-hmm.
You do. And y'all could be cool, but I would be cool with everybody, but I would not be an all Black alliance. Now, we kind of touched on this. I said I can do without showmances, but I know somebody going to be in the showmans. But for
they
me,
can't help themselves.
as soon as I see a showmance, I'm putting their ass on the block.
Absolutely. The minute I see you holding hands, laying on each other a little too close in the hammock, I'm breaking it up. Now, got to go. Bloop, split, separate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we do need the showmances for the drama, but it'd be too much for me. Y'all be
We need
screwing
it for the
all
drama, but that still don't mean I'm not gonna put them on the block. That's drama too.
They said put best friends on the block too. I feel like whenever you see a solid duo and you're not in it, put them on the block.
Mm-hmm.
People should never know who your number one is. You should be so cool with everybody that people can't figure out your number one.
I agree.
Because me and Carl said this. We said when we get on the show, it's me and him to the end. But we're going to have so many other side alliances that people aren't going to know that it's me and Charles to the end. And we might have a fake fight or something where we cuss each other out so people think we hate each other or something.
Yeah, or just be like, I don't even, Charles, oh my gosh. Like, you ain't even got to do too much. Just kind of put it out there just a little bit. You ain't even got to go out of your way to be like, Just be like, because they're going to already expect y'all to be cool because y'all both black, right? So all you got to do is just kind of be like, Charles is, You don't need, like I said, I wouldn't even put too much dirt on him, but I would just kind of be like, yeah, I don't rock with Charles.
And that's what I don't like, because you only put a sprinkle of us black people on the show anyway. And if we're friends, they too cool because they black. But we don't ever look at the white people and be like, oh, they cool because they white. They got to go. I don't like that either.
Yeah, but you already know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And after the cookout, the way they was so smooth with it, and how organized and planned out it was, and how they, made sure they were never seen together. And yeah, ain't nobody trying to do that again. They ain't trying to look stupid again like that. They're gonna be keeping their eye on whatever the black folk got going on. Believe that.
Mm-hmm. Sure will. Next, I said I want to see more hinky votes and I want to see more chaos in the house. I want to see more blind sides. Like, I don't like when we already hugging and kissing on day 3 because we know you getting ready to go home. Like, no. I want to see people not pack their bag and be like, pack my bag for me because I didn't think I was going to go. Like, I want to see more hinky votes. I want to see more chaos. I want to see more drama. Not drug addicts in the house. Who was on drugs?
Who was on drugs?
Oh, was it that one girl who had to go home?
But I thought it was her anxiety or whatever. She was going through withdrawal.
I don't know. I didn't forget. Because
how stupid was she to think that she was going to be in a house for however many months without drugs? But crackheads be doing crackhead stuff. So what you going to do?
Even them cigarettes, because people will quit the show if they can't get their cigarette break. So,
but don't they get to smoke?
I don't think they get to smoke anymore.
Oh.
I don't think they get to go outside and smoke anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, yeah, then oh, yeah. Yeah, because that's right, because didn't somebody have a patch?
Yeah, you can have your patch.
Okay.
Yeah, because old girl done messed up my whole Survivor fantasy team the other year, and I ain't never gonna forget it because she quit the show because she needed her cigarettes.
Damn, was it that bad, girl?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
I also don't want to see any more gang ups. Like, if you have a target in the house and you know you already got the votes and they going home, you don't have to isolate that person or bully that person or just make them feel like they ain't shit or be condescending. Like, just be like, it's a game. We still cool. Talk to them, play cards, whatever y'all do in the house. And then you're like, okay, you getting voted out. But all that isolation, I don't like that. They said no more bromances this season. They gonna have some bromances. So.
I'm about to say they not gonna be able to stop that. They can't rate. You put 20, 30 something year olds isolated in a house for a month and a half to however long. There's gonna be some hormones. Whether they like each other when it's over with or not, that's another conversation. But child, they absolutely gonna have bromances.
They're gonna have that. And I agree. No more gang ups. Like, if somebody want to come sit down to you, it should be like, oh, I can't believe you're talking to her. Like, Yeah, you know you voting their asses out. Just be friendly on the way out. Who cares?
Right. There's no need to be a bitch about the situation. I agree.
Up next, say what you got to say to people's face. Don't be saying it in a confessional. Don't be running up to the HOH room talking shit about people behind their back. If you feel some kind of way, say it to their face. Now, I know that's probably a bad strategic move on this show, but I think that makes better television. And at the end of the day, I just want to be entertained.
She said, listen, and at the end of the day, I just want to be entertained. I know that's right.
Now, Cajun said, can you watch Big Brother for free? I mean, Big Brother is free. It come on CBS.
Yeah, don't you have, like, you don't have television?
Not a live feeds, I can't help you.
Yeah, the live feeds, yeah.
You can go on Twitter and keep up with the live feeds, but if you want to watch them live, you got to, CBS going to make you pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they have older house guests too. My favorite house guest of all time is Rennie. That old lady had her wine. They don't let them drink anymore either. That lady had her wine.
Wait a minute. They're not going to be able to drink at all?
They give them a couple of beers in their HOH basket, but they used to have
like wine night when they would give them like a bunch of wine or whatever.
They don't let them get drunk like that anymore. Because Rennie would go around that house cussing everybody out. And I loved it.
Ciao.
Charles just said you could watch it for free on Pluto TV.
Okay.
Oh, they said live feeds are on Tubi.
Oh, really?
For free? I don't think CBS is giving their live feeds out like that.
They might be like a day old. They may not be like the most up-to-date one.
Lock Queen, I'm not going to probably start any Big Brother spaces on Twitter, but you can always find me in spaces on Twitter. I'm always in I can curse now. It's G shit, GEESHXT. And then you can find me in Kamisha spaces, Kamisha reviews. So many people do Twitter spaces on.
I was going to say Kamisha does them, right?
Yeah, you can always find me in a Twitter space, but I probably will not be creating Twitter spaces and all of that. But you can always find me in one. You don't do Twitter like that, really, B? Nah. Okay.
I've dropped in Kamisha's a few times, but it's very it's not consistent.
Yeah, I'll be on there because especially if I'm working from home, I'll be on there talking shit from home. What else I got on my paper? Oh, the last thing. If somebody calls for a house meeting, 9 times out of 10, they the one lying. So just know that going forward.
That's a good one.
If they're the ones in there saying house meeting, just know they the ones lying. They the ones, they want the whole house so they can gaslight everybody, but they're the ones in their line. So just know that. And that was the last thing on my piece of paper. But I do love a good messy house meeting. That's a good time. Any key rules you want to give any future players or anything you want to see people do to be entertained this season?
Just be very careful being quick to start to get into these alliances. I know that's the new way they do things, but everybody jumps in the alliance as soon as they walk in the room. But just be careful, because just know at some point, whatever you say on that first and second day, somebody's going to come back and try to throw it in your face. So just make sure you already have your plan in place. Whatever lie you're going to tell or however you're going to manipulate the situation, just make sure you're ready.
Right. Agreed. I agree, Cajun. I don't want to see no more dances in the hallway when you go vote. Just go take your ass in there and vote.
Yeah, we don't need any more fancy. Just go vote, child.
Julie, y'all could save a whole bunch of time and just have them raise their hand for me. Raise your hand if you want them. Raise your hand if you want them. But then
don't be a punk about it. You said it, mean it.
The vote will be private. But CBS, that would be a good twist. Just 1 week, make them raise their hands for the vote and don't even tell them.
Ooh, that would be a good twist.
Julie, get out there and be like, this week, the vote will not be anonymous. You have to raise your hand, and she said, everybody raise their hand right now for this and right now for that, and make people show their hand just 1 week as a twist. That'd be good. That's a good one. Align with people physically different, but strategically somewhat the similar. I agree. You need somebody to win them comps for you.
Like, yeah, that's the other thing too. If you know you have a weakness, that's another thing you need to. Who you think gonna stay on that wall the longest?
Not me.
On that wall?
I ain't gonna be up there but 2.5 seconds. That's
Vontae, I hate that too. We do not need to shout out our husband, cousin, uncle, brother, sister every time and tell them you love them. Like, by the end of the season, I be knowing your daddy name. Listen, they know you love them. They see you. They are watching you just like I am watching you. They know you okay. They know you alive. Please stop.
You can shout them out on the live feeds. You ain't got to wait to the live show. You can just say happy birthday, bro, on the live feeds.
That is true. But they be getting on my nerves.
I agree. No crying when you give your vote. This for $750,000. I ain't sad to see nobody go home because I want the money. I vote for so-and-so to go home. Bye.
When they go home, I get closer. So, ciao.
And turn up in these exit messages. I want some more shady. I mean, I know you got to play for the jury, but pre-jury, I would be telling people exactly how I felt about them when I voted their ass out the house. I'm going to give y'all a good show. Now, when the jury start, yeah, you got to kind of play to them. You can't hurt their feelings on the way out. But pre-jury, turn up and give us a good show in these exit messages.
No, I do not like Zingbot. I think it's corny as hell. I've never liked Zingbot.
Yeah, and they don't be zinging them good enough for me.
Oh, this Zingbot last season was big. Last season, I think Zingbot was mean. I was like, damn.
I don't even remember what he said.
He talked about somebody's teeth. Then he talked about somebody's teeth. It was a couple of them. I was like, damn, Zingbot. Slops.
Grandpa not watching the live feeds.
Right. I don't think the people are really eating slop like that. Either that or it's not as nasty as they say it is, because they swear they be on slop for a whole week, but you only hear them complain about it one time. Ciao.
You could not have me on slop for a whole week because I'm a very picky eater. If I don't like it, I'm not going to eat it. And once I get hangry, it's over. So I don't think them people be eating slop for real, or they be letting them put sugar or something in it, because
I think it's just a thing they do. I think in the beginning they used to. Now I do think they used to, because some people used to be losing weight and stuff. And then you would hear them, you would see them trying to figure out different ways to spice it up and juice it up. But you don't even hear them talking about slop anymore. They don't even do they don't even show the competitions anymore.
They don't do food comps anymore. Yeah. Now they let people pick, but now they got people volunteering to be have-nots. I'll be a have-not this week. I'm telling you right now, if I get on the show, I ain't never volunteering. You're gonna have to nominate my ass.
No, why would I volunteer to be a have-not?
I ain't never gonna raise my hand. You're gonna have to be like, Angie, take your ass over up in there, because I'm never volunteering.
I'm with you. I don't see the purpose in that. Like, especially if y'all gonna volunteer, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do it then.
I'm gonna let y'all volunteer every week because I don't want no parts of it.
Every week.
And you gotta take cold showers. It's no way them people taking cold showers every day for a week.
And how do they even keep up if they're using the same bathroom? How do they know whether their bathroom is, whether it's, you know what I mean? So
which comps do you want them to replace? I like all the comps because I look forward to the staple ones.
Yeah, I'm cool with the comps. I can't think of one that I absolutely hate off the top of my head. I
want them to bring that one comp back where they have to dig through some slimy stuff and spell out the longest word. But I think they had too many stupid people for a couple of seasons and they just
child. Not too many stupid people for a couple of seasons.
Because they just quit doing it. Oh, they aren't always fair. Look, I can tell you right now, I'm losing all the comps, period. I'm not going to hang on that wall. I'm not going to swing around on no hot dog. And my memory is bad. And I can't see. So I can't memorize shit because I'm going to forget.
You got a lot going on.
I can't see. And I have to do them challenges where you got to look for which letter is where. I'm losing all the comps. The only one I might win is they put some math problems out there, and I might can do a couple of puzzles. But other than that, I need my alliance to win all the comps for me.
Yeah, if I win HOH, they won't hate me, because if I win HOH, my room does not become the community room. I work my ass off to have a room to myself. I am sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And especially when people who I know don't fuck with me, why are you in here? I will be locking my door. Like, they be up in the HOH rooms when they not even in there. No, ma'am.
Listening to their
special treats. Right, I got my special treats and my special letter and shit. I work my butt off for this room. No, ma'am.
It's gonna be a curfew at 9 o'clock. Everybody get out.
And unless I'm in a bromance, ain't nobody sleeping in the bed with me. Unless I'm in a bromance. Now, if you giving me a little something, you can stay. Everybody else gotta
go. Agreed.
Sorry, not sorry.
I agree. The HOH needs to quit giving people the key to their room.
I don't understand that. Like, what did you bust your butt for? Like, you literally did whatever it was that you did to get this key, and you just willy-nilly just giving it out. Shout. It would not be me.
Right. And sometimes romance be getting it on in the HOH room.
Right. And then y'all be laying all on each other's sheets.
At least they got a washing machine, but not my sheets.
Right, Vontae. And the HOH just be hooking up in somebody else's room. I wish I would. I wish I would be HOH and you bring your tail up in my room. It would be a whole situation. And it would not be pretty. Just to let y'all know, it would not be pretty.
Well, that's all I got. You got any more, Really B? Do y'all have any more in the chat?
No, just make sure that you guys are joining us, because we are going to be having our, for those who came in late, we are going to be having a panel with Busy Blue. So we just make sure you guys join us on Friday nights. But we will all, like on my channel, Busy's channel, and on Kiss My Cheeks channel, we will be doing our own, like, our own little, our little breakdowns and stuff like that. But join us here for the panel, honey, because it's gonna be funny.
Right. And look out this weekend for the fantasy. We're gonna let y'all know when we get the fantasy together and get the rules out there. So look out for that this weekend. As soon as the cast drops, we're gonna talk about the cast and pick our fantasy teams. So we're going to have a good time this season. I'm excited about it. Big Brother is one of my favorite reality shows, and I can't wait to get it started.
All right. Me too.
The fantasy draft will not be on an app this season because we're going to do a little bit of this. We're going to play for this. So we can't really play with Christina, but we can probably still play with Christina for the people who want to kind of play for free and just for fun. But we're going to do our own little fantasy thing, kind of like how I did Traders, where you pick 6 players and then we keep track of our own points. So, me 3. How many final 2 deals will you have? I don't know. That can kind of get you in trouble. You need to have at least 2, but you can't have a final 2 with everybody or they're going to vote you out. But that's about it. They told Really B, they said they want to hear your business. No, I don't think she want to share her business. So Really B on the phone. So I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to get out of here. So we will holler at y'all. Look for a update for a live this weekend for the fantasy. And until then, please like the video, comment, share, subscribe, because we're getting ready to get started for Big Brother. Subscribe to all channels. And we will see y'all later. We'll see you sooner than later. Bye.